The man's name is Pete. His eyes are fixed on a beautiful woman passing by. He can't help but follow her to the hospital. After some inquiries, I found out that the pretty girl is a lady. During the day, she waits for customers at the coffee shop. Entertaining clients at night in a nightclub, she goes for health checkups every month. Pete knows she works nights at a nightclub. He's going to take 2 of his friends out to see a beautiful woman tonight. He's nervous about his first time in a nightclub. He can't even talk when he sees a pretty girl. To ease the awkwardness, he tries to relax. Experienced beauty. A quick glance reveals that Pete is a virgin. She offers to take a glass of wine and drink with Pete. Probably spent a lot of time in clubs. She's developing a soft spot for simple Pete and playfully sends him a kiss. And that makes Pete happy for the rest of the night. He feels like he's in love with a beautiful woman. The next day he ordered a coffee takeout. The pretty girl saw that he was the one who ordered the coffee. Thinks he was faking his innocence last night. Pete reads her mind. Immediately explains that he just wants to meet her. The girl doesn't care about his explanation. She lies down with ease. But Pete sits silently beside him. The beauty is a bit surprised. Since then, Pete comes to the coffee shop every day just to see her. I'll even be sweet enough to bring her some of my own milk. Every day comes with a rose. A beautiful woman ignores his kindness. She even pours out his milk. The beauty finally relented. She told Pete not to bring in the garbage every day. She's got to spend time with it. But Pete's not listening, thinking that giving something away won't necessarily impress her. Just go straight to her door and sanitize her store. Awareness breeds fondness. A beautiful woman's heart is also quite touched, so she went up to him and cared for him. I gave him a towel to wipe off his sweat, but Pete took the towel as a token of his love. At night he said to the beautiful woman, tell her to quit her job at the nightclub. Just take care of yourself from now on. The pretty lady thinks he's joking, because she's heard that one too many times, though rejected, but he's getting more and more courageous. The next day, he took his entire fortune and found a beautiful woman, said if she'd only let him, she can keep all her earnings from now on. The pretty girl slapped him right in the face. Ask her what she thinks she is. Continuously rejected, he sits on the curb, a little overwhelmed. He doesn't know what he's supposed to do to win the heart of a beautiful woman. In fact, a beautiful woman is not a heartless person. She just doesn't think she's good enough for Pete's goodness. She's trapped by love, narcotizing herself with alcohol every day at work. As always, Pete waits downstairs for her to get off work. A beautiful woman with a head full of alcohol. Unsolicited hug for Pete, who is driving. She knows that this simple life is what she's been looking for. She tries to accept everything about Pete. The other side / Pete's mother found out he was close to a young lady, so she forced him to go on a blind date. The place is a coffee shop. She's doing it on purpose for a pretty girl.